guys, it's Christy with ZTLotusTarot, and I just wanted to bring you your Zen and 10 for the water signs, and that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So it's going to be this new thing that I'm going to try to see if we can't get out feeling a little Zen within 10 minutes. I'm going to give you some inspiration, some shadow work, see where you're at in the day, and hopefully when you're done in 10 minutes, you'll feel like all zened up. Like a perfect little 10. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if I can just get to 10 minutes, and do this. So, first two cards I pulled out were for shadow work. And the theme here seems to be all about acceptance. And I don't know if you watched any of my past videos, but this deck called the Dark Mirror deck, freaking love it. It's great for healing and shadow work, anything to see where you're at on that scope of how we deal with grief, like the stages of grief and where we're at in that. Because we grieve whatever it is that we lose in our life. And a lot of what we need to do shadow work revolves around the losses in our life, or what we are perceiving as losses or failures or disappointments or traumas, things that we wish we could go back and change, things that are still that sword in our back that we're just not able to take out yet for whatever reason. And so shadow work is something that helps us to focus on that and how to heal that properly so that we don't carry that hurt forward and just keep reliving the stabbing, if that makes sense. So we're gonna the first two cards that I pulled, the theme is acceptance, okay, which is amazing because that's the last stage of grief. So this, for you guys, water signs, seem to be in a place of acceptance in whatever it is that's going on with your life. The first card that I pulled was the child I was meant to be. And this is such a great card of talking about hope. It's like connecting with yourself on the deepest level to know that no matter what, no matter how, no matter what happened, no matter what you went through, no matter what mountain you climbed, no matter how far you perceive you still have to go on a journey, you are accepting that no matter what, you're going to be okay. It's connecting to our deepest soul self in knowing that we can look forward to what's next, even if we don't know what next is. That is the biggest thing about acceptance, is knowing that you just don't know. It's living in the moment and accepting that you have absolutely no control over the past or of the future. It's just about accepting what is now and learning how to revel, in the idea that you continually have hope. That's something that nobody can take away from you. It's like even if it's not hope for what was, it's hope for what is yet to come, and the excitement that comes with that. And it's a super positive card. It's like knowing and accepting that, whatever happens, however that smoke and mirrors clears for you, that that hope lived there, even if it's gone, even if that hope is fleeting, even if that hope is well, I don't know for sure, I'm getting I'm not sure, even if you're in that space, it's just the idea of feeling good that it was ever there to begin with. The fact that you always had hope, and it always lived there. That's amazing. And then the next card that we got for shadow work was called Naked Before the Stars. This is a great card of knowing your worth, knowing that our imperfections, things that are what we perceive to be wrong about us, is exactly what makes us who we are. The little tiny pieces of what makes up our soul puzzle, you know, who we are, what we feel, what we exude, um, every little imperfection, every little piece of things not being in place are all divinely molded into us, you know, who we are in this world. And it's like this card is talking about, like, if you could pick things, words, you know, adjectives that if somebody said them to you would completely trigger you, you know, like whatever it is, because you feel a certain kind of way about that imperfection in yourself. It's basically saying that, like, there is always going to be somebody brighter than you, more beautiful than you, more thin than you, more charismatic than you, smarter than you, um, less clumsy than you. Like, I'm thinking of all these things that I am fucking awkward, way more awkward than you. There's always going to be somebody who is a star compared to you. But it's like, why do you blush in the presence of stars when you can just choose to shine, you know? Choose to accept who you are, all of you, your imperfections, and knowing that you're amazing just the way you are, the way God created you to be, the things that you've learned, the things that you've been through, all those little perfect lessons that you've learned in your life that have made you exactly who you are today, you know? So, yeah, fucking good stuff. But anyways, so we're just going to throw out a few cards and see what you're dealing with today. Um, I'm hoping that you're feeling zen so far. Shit, we're at 7 minutes already. Oh my gosh. I'm never going to be able to do this in 10. Okay. Give me cards for the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. What can they know today? Yes, this goes perfectly with acceptance. It's like you're confused, you're stuck in your head. You're like been in this mental prison about like working on yourself or working on a project or working on a relationship or trying to be the most perfect you can be. This, you have to strategize, you have to plan, you have to make it exactly as great as you think it should be. But the universe is telling you that you are the empress, you know? The way that others perceive you is like, this is a story of, for sure, self-worth. It's because everybody around you sees you as a god or goddess, you know, and you don't see it yourself. You're constantly grinding to do better, to be more, to be enough. And spirit is saying the only person that you ever have to be enough for is you. And it starts with self love and appreciation, of knowing your worth, of seeing all the beauty in you, all the perfection that is imperfectly you. You know, it's just amazing. So yeah, that's what's going on. You guys need to be working through, and me included, like self-worth, self-love, knowing our worth, going after what it is that we deserve, and doing our best at accepting who it is that we are today, not tomorrow, not who we were yesterday. Fuck that shit. We're over that. We grow daily by the minute. So why would we ever look back? We're not going to do that no more. We're going forward. This is forward movement. This is momentum in the right direction. So let me give you just a couple messages from Spirit before this video ends, and I hope you feel super zen. That was my goal. Zen in 10, literally. Forgive yourself first. Healing can begin right there. So if there's something you're beating yourself up about, or you're just, in this space of feeling like not enough, like we all get those days where we just feel not enough. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for any imperfection that you perceive, and move forward, knowing knowing that your healing can begin when you love yourself first, right? One more for you guys. One more. Nutritional support is needed. Vitamin and mineral deficiency could be a part of why you're feeling imbalanced inside, why you're not able to recognize, if we feel sluggish, if we feel stressed, if we feel out of sorts, if we're overloaded with toxins, if we're eating bad, all of that affects our ability to be clear, our ability to see and be our best self. And to connect. If our cells are all bogged down by toxins, we obviously can't grow. And our cells aren't connecting correctly with our thoughts and our behaviors and our body functions, to be honest. And when we're out of alignment, that leads to health deviations, that leads to illness, that leads to disease ultimately. So if you ever need nutritional support, I'm going to put a link down to my description for my nutritional products as well. But just nutritional support is needed. So, get your vitamins on, get you some ashwagandha for stress. I mean, it's amazing. Stress and energy. If you are lacking stress, like if you're lacking energy and you feel stressed out, ashwagandha, that's my go-to for sure. I've got a great product called Ionic Supreme that has all these adaptogens that just adapt to whatever your body needs when it comes to stress and anxiety. So, again, I'll put a link in the description box for my website if you're interested in those products. But, so there's your Zen 10. Hey, this was my first go at it. I mean, 12 minutes ain't bad. So water signs, I hope this information helped you in some way. And if you did like this video and it resonated with what you're going through right now, please like it and subscribe to my page so that more people can get access to my videos. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to do another one of these. And maybe next time I'll make it in 10. Have a great night. Bye, guys.